Solo Leveling is the most overhyped anime in years. Yeah, I said it. And before you smash the dislike button, hear me out. Because I used to love this series too. I read the manhwa, I finished the novel, and I realized something shocking. It's trash. And by the end of this video, I'll show you why Solo Leveling's story is not only shallow and predictable, but also filled with ugly nationalism that no one wants to talk about. If you still think it's a masterpiece after this breakdown, good luck. Let's start with the obvious. Solo Leveling is a monster in terms of popularity. The webtoon broke records, the light novel had fans around the world, and now the anime has millions of viewers who claim it's peak fiction. The premise sounds awesome. Dungeons, hunters, and a weak protagonist who becomes the strongest of all. Simple, addictive, pure power fantasy. But here's the problem. Once you look past the flashy fights and slick art, the cracks start to show. And those cracks get bigger and bigger until the entire story collapses under its own weight. At first, the manhwa hooks you. Sung Jin-woo is pathetic, the weakest hunter alive, and you want to root for him. The first 20 to 30 chapters build genuine tension. He's struggling to survive. But after that, the series becomes one giant copy-paste loop. Monster shows up, Jin-woo slaughters it, side characters stand around in awe, praising him like he's Jesus with a six-pack. And repeat. It's like eating fast food every single day. At first it tastes good, but after a while you realize there's no substance, no nuance, no stakes. Let's talk about side characters, or should I say side props. Every single character exists for one reason, to hype up Sung Jin-woo. They don't have real arcs, they don't grow, they don't matter. The healer exists to cry. The guild leaders exist to kneel. Even rivals are instantly turned into fanboys after one fight. Compare that to actual good shonen writing, where rivals push the protagonist to evolve. In Solo Leveling, rivals exist to be humiliated. It's boring, it's predictable, and it kills tension. The entire point of a story is conflict, risk, the chance that the hero might fail. But in Solo Leveling, the moment Jin-woo gets his cheat system, the stakes are dead. He walks into dungeons that should wipe out entire guilds, and you know he's going to clear it effortlessly. He faces monarchs and literal gods, and you know he's going to stomp them too. When the outcome is obvious, battles lose meaning. And Solo Leveling is filled with this fake sense of danger. It tries to look epic, but deep down, you know nothing matters. And that's trash storytelling. Now here's the part fans don't want to hear. The novel, not just the manhwa, is full of ugly nationalism and xenophobia. Americans, Japanese, Russians, constantly portrayed as corrupt, incompetent, or just plain evil. Meanwhile, Korea is always the shining beacon of humanity. Perfect, righteous, untouchable. The Japanese in particular, the story treats them with open hostility. And this isn't me reading too much into it. Even Korean fans have admitted it. There are entire chapters dripping with bias. It's basically propaganda wrapped in a power fantasy. And if you don't believe me, go read the novel with your eyes open. It's not subtle. At all. And then we get to the ending. After hundreds of chapters of Monster of the Week grind, the story tries to crank things up to a god-tier scale. Monarchs, rulers, the fate of the universe. But instead of paying off years of buildup, it collapses. The final arcs feel rushed, incoherent, and lazy. The infamous reset button at the end? Pure cop-out. It's like the author wrote themselves into a corner and said, screw it, time travel. And just like that, any emotional weight that existed earlier is gone. It's cheap. It's unsatisfying. It's trash. Now, to be fair, let's talk about why people still praise it. The art is gorgeous, the fights are flashy, the anime adaptation makes it look way better than it really is, and sometimes people just want brainless spectacle, and that's fine. But here's the truth. Spectacle without story doesn't last. You can love solo leveling for the power fantasy, but don't pretend it's deep. Don't pretend it's well written, because it isn't. If you want real power fantasy with actual depth, there are options. Series like Overlord, ReZero, The Beginning After the End. They may not be perfect, but they offer more nuance, more world building, and more compelling characters. Solo leveling feels like a cheap, fast food version of those ideas. Flashy on the surface, empty inside. So, is solo leveling trash? Yes. Is it overhyped? Absolutely. It's a shallow, one-dimensional, nationalistic power fantasy wrapped in pretty art. And the sooner we admit that, the sooner we can stop pretending hype equals quality. But hey, that's just my take. What do you think? Am I wrong? Did solo leveling actually deliver for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's debate. And don't click away yet, because my next video is going to cover the most overrated power fantasies of all time, and you won't want to miss it. Subscribe if you dare, because we're just getting started.